Okay, we were going to mill wood today, actually go down into the woods and do some logging, but you know, Timothy hates the wood miser. He just absolutely hates it, right? It's a heavy-duty LT50 wood miser. Come on, man, that thing is awesome and you can't tell me it's not.
Well, it's just a blades that break. It's nothing like the engines.
Oh, you like to break engines? Is that what it is?
No, I like to fix them.
Oh, so because it's new and you don't need to jack that thing up to the moon. But anyways, here, what we're doing here. What is it?
450.
It's Tim's favorite tractor?
Yes.
Now, I'll tell you what, I got to show you the inside of this tractor. This is probably going to be a long video just because I love to pick on Timothy because I just love him so much. Anyway, here we go. Got a couple of issues with the 4450. One is an oil leak, which Tim's just going to love fixing that piece of shit because I hate that thing. Anyway, a couple of problems here. One thing Tim likes is club crackers, but this seat, this annoys the shit out of me. You go driving along and this seat is just completely shot on the inside. So we're going to tear that out of there. It needs a new cab interior kit. But the main problem with this is the top synchro shaft is the synchros are bad in it because I have no, A and B range?
No, 1 and 2 range.
1 and 2 range. I got A, B, C, D, but I don't have 1 and 2, so that's the top shaft. So I actually have to take the cab off of this thing and split the tractor in half, correct? Mm-hmm. Which Tim has never done.
Yes, we have.
Not on this tractor.
The other one.
4320, but that's a piece of cake.
And the 5020.
Did I split the 5020? No, I just changed the engine out of it.
You had to split it, yeah.
We didn't split it.
Yeah, we did.
No, we just took the engine off.
No.
Well, I guess you're right. We did split it. We split it, but not... We split it at the engine clutch housing. This, I believe, I have to split the second split. I'm not sure. I gotta look. I think I have to split it here to get that out. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to really get into it. But this tractor has run flawlessly for us for many, many years. We bought it in 1999. We had a drought, and I remember we bought this in 99. Great tractor. Ass crack. Oh, Tim, you got crack going on. Anyway, Tim's getting this thing. No, you ain't got it yet. Tim's got this tractor blocked up. We're going to get the other side off. As you can see, there was excessive wear on this one tire. And I'm not going to spend like $600 a freaking tire. Actually, I think they were 400 bucks a piece, these tires. The BKTs, 14L 16-1s, very expensive. 14L 16-1s. Anyway, very expensive. So I'm not going to put that expensive rubber on there and then just wear it off going down the road. And so we got Timothy. Oh, what was that? Did that thing have a lot of slap in it? It does.
It is.
I think I have a pin to go in there. Anyways, there's a bushing that's going to have to be replaced anyway, so we'll get on to that. Okay, so yeah, we're working on this front end, and what I was saying earlier was that what we're doing, we're taking these rims off of there, the tires off the rims, and before we put the new tires on, we're going to mount them onto the hubs there, measure, and realign it so that I do not wear out the tires so fast. So anyways, Tim had it jacked up, and I noticed that it needed a new pin bushing for in here. Well, no big deal, right? Well, actually, it is a big deal because, as you can see, I think this thing needed a new pin bushing a long, long time ago, and that pin is actually shot. So we're kind of in luck and we're kind of not in luck. I do actually have another one of those pins, but I'm having a hard time finding it. So what I'm going to do is look for it. I had it for the 4960 and they are identical. So I'm just going to have to look for it and find it. It may be in the 4960, which burnt a year ago. Geez, pretty soon. But anyways, I'm going to drive that into that hole there. And just in case I can't find that pin, I'm just going to just stick it back in there. grease the piss out of it, and it'll hold up until that bushing there goes bad. But I got 3 or 4 of them here, so really not too big of a concern for me. So anyways, I'll be getting into that. Okay, Timothy went for lunch, and I went to get nuts for this damn tractor. The thing's driving me absolutely bonkers. Put these away. Make sure my gas is shut off, which it is. Anyway, the thing's driving me nuts. We got the front end apart, and we dropped the whole thing back. I took this center bolt out there. I flipped the washer around. It's kind of worn. And I just now got it back together. As you can see, I have destroyed these bushings to go in there. They just don't seem like they're the right size for what I was doing. So what I ended up doing was taking, I had 4 of them. I believe I know why. I think they're for the 40-20, and they're actually a standard size, and the ones for the 44-50 are actually metric. What I did was I took and put them on the bench grinder there, and I ground them. I put them on a bolt, and I actually spun them as they ground, and that ground them down to the right size where it would go in there. Now I've got it tight as a pig's ass in there. They are actually tighter than it should be, but I'm going to together there and make sure those ball joints are tight enough. What I'm going to end up doing is actually dropping this out, and I think everything is good up in there as far as the as far as the ball joints are concerned. I didn't see any wobbles in the front end. I actually believe I replaced these, at least one of them, not that long ago. I can't remember now, it's been a while. But there is a little bit of wobble, but I think it isn't in the ball joints. I think it's actually in the block itself. Or well, it's probably in the steering arm itself, which is fine because they're all like that. They're not completely tight. So anyways, what I'll do is I'm going to drop one of these off. You know what? I think it is. This one here is new. So when I did this, I think I put a brand new ball joint in here. I think that, or tie rod end in here, and I think it is. Maybe it's the other one down on the other end. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll knock that out of there, boom, and then I'll be able to turn that so that I get it aligned. I have to do it on both sides, obviously, or it'll turn tighter one way than the other. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing here shortly, like now. But